It was boredom at first sight. You could hardly call him bright. He is no one's Mr. Right. So what do I see in him? But then I'm not so ideal. I'm not gentle or genteel. So the question should be, what does he see in me?
The survey revealed as much as 10.4% of elderly people to be depressed. This in addition to those who were found to have Alzheimer's. There was one encouraging statistic in that the findings pointed to a small decrease in the level of organic dementia, although the trend is likely to be masked by demographic changes.
So what is the level?
The level was found to range between 4.3 and 5.1%.
Thank you very much.
Techniques of self-examination for women were discussed at a recent seminar.
Oh, yeah, I was listening to that.
Well, you shouldn't be. And why are you here?
I live here.
You know what I mean. Why aren't you repairing your ancient motorbikes?
Vintage, not ancient. I'm my own boss. I work when I choose.
I see. Oh, I knew it wouldn't last. So the next step's the liquidizer, is it?
Liquidator. No, it certainly isn't. I've got more work than I can handle. I'm just being flexible. Lucinda's on 2 till 10 at the moment, so I'm going to work afternoons and evenings. We talked it over last night in the bath.
You did what?
This way, we see more of each other.
Oh, what more is there to see? So, where is she now?
Oh, she's gone to visit a friend. It's noisy with me drilling. Mother, what are you doing?
What does it look like?
You've unplugged me drill.
Well, it won't be for long. Now, what were you saying?
Can't you start in the hall?
I always start here. Oh, there's a letter for you in my bag.
What?
Oh, here. You've been specially selected as one of the few people in Mells who's eligible to win a timeshare in Lanzarote.
Did you open this?
Of course I did. Have you got an X-ray vision?
Mother, you've got no right to open me mail.
Well, it's not important. Anyway, you should have told him you've moved.
I have.
You didn't tell Mr. Digest and his friends. Now, have you finished with that drill yet?
You've unplugged it.
Oh, you're too slow at everything. I don't know. 32 and not even a father.
I don't think that's any of your business.
Doesn't seem to be anybody's business. I mean, I know she's a nurse, but if you'll pardon my Spanish, it takes 2 to tango.
Well, that's men, Enid. 7 down. He'll resent it if you get promotion and he's still on the brush, but he won't mind the extra. Young swan.
Signet.
Thank you. You see, they can only do one thing at a time. In fact, most of them can't even do that. Anagram of stun. All right, bye then, Enid. I'll see you in the morning.
Nuts.
Pardon?
Anagram of stun.
Oh, right. You know, I've told those fellas from World in Action that if there's a housing shortage in Peckham, all they need to do is call in Annika Rice.
Will you stop doing that?
Right, now here's one for you, Gerald, definitely. 6 letters. Is Nellie's child in the Navy?
Nelson, but I'm not joining Mum. Mother, stop it!
What you want? There's this, or there's Gardener's Delight, or there's darts, or there's...
Switch it off.
Switch it off? Do you know I worry about you, Gerald? Fancy a lad of your age saying something like... What's happened?
Too fatigue. I'll be all right in a couple of hours. Just do your crossword.
I can't. I'm stuck on 4 down. Has either of you read the Bible lately?
I'm waiting for the paperback.
4 letters. St. Paul's favourite bird, question mark, W blank blank double S.
That's 5 letters. Let's have a look.
See.
Oh, Mother, you can't put 2 S's in one square.
Well, you have 2 or 3 across won't fit.
It's drunk as a lord. Anyway, there's no U in Newt.
Ah, right. So St. Paul's favourite bird ends in N.
Wren. He built St. Paul's.
On his own? Now there's a thought.
Not join the Wrens either, Mother.
Oh, you'd have a marvellous life.
Be dead before you were 20.
Oh, but what a way to go.
Oh, you're disgusting news too. You want to go easy on him, you know. One day he'll just pack his kit bag and go.
Oh, what a shame. And then there'd only be you. Which reminds me, that drain's blocked. So when are you going to bring him round?
What are you talking about?
Your boyfriend. I mean, the old one from the council never got round to fixing it, so maybe this new one can. Pam says he's a housing officer.
He's a house officer, Mother, at the Royal. He's got a stethoscope and a white coat and a couple of nurses to tell him what to do.
Oh, yes, what? I did wonder about him. Pam said he was playing around with David this afternoon.
your sarnies are starting to curl.
They'll be back soon. It's not like football, Brenda. They can never be sure when they'll finish.
This little piggy went to market, and this little piggy went to play golf with another little piggy.
You know, you'll leave this here. OK, for yours. Better put mine away.
And these two little piggies were late home for Mrs. Piggy's tea cakes because they've been having a swill.
Sorry.
Where have you been?
Jonathan got bleeped on the 12th. Yeah, I had to nip back in.
Well, you doctors are never really off, are you? Something serious?
Yeah, one of his patients was in danger of recovery.
Not really. I was taking cover for the afternoon and, well, with a bit of a running casualty.
Well, you come here and have some tea, and let's hope you don't get bleeped again. That's the thing with your job, though, isn't it? You cannot be tied to time. Do you remember our GP, Brenda, when we lived in another part of the city? Now, he wasn't a 9-to-5 man.
No, it was more of a 9 to past.
Ray Bryan saved our Nan's life.
Only because he called for a second opinion.
These are delicious. You didn't make them?
I did, actually. And the crusted macaroons.
Excellent. Well, I'll try one of those next if I may.
Of course.
You're a lucky guy, David.
Don't I know it?
And this little piggy vomited all over all the other little piggies.
I like the course, David.
It's quite testing, isn't it? Care for another round sometime?
That's very hospitable. Actually, I had hoped to be returning the compliment this Saturday. We'd organised a party at the residency and I was hoping you three might come. Unless you'd something else on, of course.
A doctor's party?
Well, yes.
Oh, no, we wouldn't have had anything else on.
Speak for yourself, I've got me Swiss yodel in class.
Well, actually, it's quite academic now. We've had to shelve the whole idea. Starting from tomorrow, they're refurbishing the mess.
The mess?
It's the operating theatre where the new doctors practice.
It's our common pity. We'd gotten in all the booze and the catering was organised.
And all doctors?
Yeah, well, a few nurses and physios, probably 30 people in all. Just a few drinks and a gossip type of thing. Still, never mind.
Pamela, your crackers, they'll wreck the place.
Mind your own business.
I'm sorry, am I missing something?
Tell her, David, put your foot down.
Sorry.
It's all right with you, isn't it, David?
Sure.
You don't mean... We couldn't ask it of you.
You didn't ask, we offered. Isn't that right, David?
Right.
And that little piggy doesn't even know what day it is.
And Monday we're going to build a little house for 2 or 3 or 4 or more. And good afternoon to you.
It's only 10 o'clock.
Time all responsible people are about their daily round.
Yeah, I didn't get to bed till 2:30.
Well, that's disgraceful. You're married now. Should be done with all that gallivanting.
It wasn't gallivanting. I don't eat till late, I can't sleep, so I watch the late movie. Hold on, I don't have to explain myself to you.
Lucinda's car's not there. Seems she can be up at a civilised time.
Yeah, well, she was in bed before me. Hold on, what am I doing?
Don't sit there.
Mother,
Order your tenant to breakfast. I ask you to rinse your plate afterwards. I just washed your Ovaltine mug and it was crusted on.
So you finally surfaced?
Yeah, the dustbuster arrived. Where have you been?
I nipped round to Kerry's. You made up your mind about Saturday?
I thought you said it was off.
I know, but they found somewhere. Well, are you coming or aren't you? I know my friends are boring and talk shop all the time. Though frankly, when it comes to boring, you'd go a long way to beat your bird-watching cronies.
Thought last Saturday was quite entertaining.
Oh, the exploding sandwich cake. Hilarious. Yes, that just about sums up the intelligence level of your average birdwatcher.
Will he be there Saturday?
Jonathan? Yes, why?
Oh, just wondered.
He might even have little Miss Muffet in tow. That's if he hasn't found something more suitable.
Now, hold on.
Yes?
Nothing.
Well, are you coming? I'm not pleading with you, Malcolm.
Pleading with him to do what, dear?
Yeah, now, hold on. This is between me and Lucinda.
It's just a party, Marjorie. He doesn't want to come.
Oh, it's always been the same, Lucinda. Never did like parties. I'd take him. But as soon as I got home, I knew there'd be the phone call and be straight back to collect him. Without his slice of cake or his balloon.
They all talk medicine.
Well, never mind, Malcolm. I'll go with Kerry and the girls. She knows the address.
You did say Jonathan was going.
Yes, he organised it. But don't worry. You stay home and do a jigsaw.
No, I'll come. Suppose I'll find somebody to talk to.
Just along here on the left.
Whose place is it?
Some mug Jonathan knows. That fella could charm the pants off the Victoria Monument.
We'll take your word for it.
Apparently, the lady of the house is delighted to have him and his friends. What I'm wondering is who's having who.
Hold on. This can't be it. You've got the wrong house.
There's Jonathan's car.
And Vincent's.
Oh, could be next door. He's an orthodontist.
Lock up when you get out.
Okay, he's a bit moody. He didn't want to come.
I thought this was a private house. I didn't know you worked here.
No, it is a private house. It's our house.
Sorry, I knew you'd moved.
Dr. Macmillan, Jonathan's a very good friend of ours.
He's charming, isn't he? But do check your underwear. Do you hear, is it?
Yes. I'll just put these upstairs.
Hi there. Are those for me?
Who else? Here we are, David. Here's 4 of the 4 and 20 who've come down from Inverness.
Right, and when this party's over, there'll be 4 and 20. Lucinda.
You know each other?
Yes, I introduced Lucinda to Malcolm.
Did you just? You're going to sue?
David was Malcolm's best man.
Where is he?
Sulking in the car.
No.
He'll be in soon.
I'm David.
There I was, with the prof breathing down my neck and this old biddy in the bed gasping and wincing every time I touched her. In the end, I took a chance and said, renal calculi? Excellent, says Turnbull. Then we talked about the options for de-stoning the old prune, and we're ready to move on. And I realised she's got a hold of my hand. Well, I'm just prizing back the claws when she whispers, "Never mind, son. We've all got to learn." Madam, I said, I am not your son. But if I had been, I'd now more likely be on a milk round than a ward round.
Hi, Malcolm. Got over your sulks?
Oh, I wasn't sulking. I just didn't believe your house was it. Well, I mean, I knew your house, so they didn't know. And I thought it might be next door, because Pam said he was an orthodontist, which is sort of medical anyway. Anyway, I didn't think you'd be the mug, even though Pam was susceptible to having hers charmed off.
Beer, is it?
Please, yeah.
So what's your problem?
Well, your talk shop.
Well, your business is just as interesting as theirs.
Hey, actually, well, it was today, because this bloke came in with a motor of Guzzi Falcone. I knew all about it, had all these back...
Drink G&T kindly, and kindly dispose of that. Just like it always did.
And I was reading that they found that some old wives' tales actually have some truth in them. So what do you think, Jonathan? Does a clove of garlic on your chest keep the common cold at bay?
Possibly. I think that's something I'd have to look into.
You get common colds these days, pal. Wouldn't yours be more of a middle-class cold?
Actually, I've got this redness on the inside of my left knee, and I was wondering if you've got the time.
Frequently diagnose Alzheimer's. What these they don't take on board is that most of them are pretty thick to start with.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vincent. I can't go along with that. Organic dementia can be clearly defined.
Actually, that affects between 4.3 and 5.1% of the elderly population. Though it is subject to demographic fluctuation.
I'm sorry, I don't think we've met.
Yeah, Malcolm's from across the water.
Oh, Atlantic or Irish Sea?
Mersey.
Oh, and are you doing a study?
Me? No, I finished with exams.
Oh, you got your fellowship?
Yeah, I've got quite a few friends, yeah.
Malcolm's a specialist.
Oh, I see. Is it doctor or mister? Medicine or surgery?
Motorbikes.
Brilliant.
Was it?
Why you come up with them, it amazes me.
I suppose I'm just a natural.
what, this lot are really boring me. I think I might take a walk.
What, now? Where to?
Just as far as the grapes. At least there they've got two topics of conversation. Football and football.
Right.
Right.
Grapes.
Right. Left?
Yeah.
Did she know?
Stuck a note in a bingo book. Did you put? Keep on going for an empty house.
Very good. Well, if I was you, I'd go upstairs and get a bedroom now before they all fill up.
Top that up, you squire. It's getting a bit low. Well spotted. Listen now. Would you slip out and get some more, and I'll settle up with you later from mess funds, okay? I'm afraid the off license is closed.
Go. There's a pub I know.
Ah, excelente. Listen, you need cash. Have a word with my host, okay?
At last survey, would you, Brenda? Sure this clock's faulty.
It's not.
I thought you were off.
I'm a customer.
Well, you're the first one tonight.
I know.
And that rattler's been driving me crackers.
Hi. He's closing up early.
He never opened.
So how did you...
Tradeswoman's entrance. What'll you have then?
Oh, bitter, please.
So you managed to escape too?
Yeah, I'm out replenishing stocks. I need a bottle of gin for guess who.
Vincent Ridley, doctor and fully paid up member of the Arrogant Tendency.
Right, first time.
What a creep, eh?
Well, Pam seems impressed.
Well, Pam's impressed by anyone with a posh voice that was still at school for its 21st birthday.
Still, he's not like Jonathan. He won't manage to charm a pantry.
Charm her pantry?
She's got a charming pantry. It's under the stairs.
Tell you what, Mal, let's start this conversation with something a bit more simple. How's your mother?
Interfering, embarrassing, high-handed, puritanical.
Oh, she's improved a bit then.
A bit, yeah. About yours?
Confusing. The more I think about her, the more she should be your mother. Are you sure you weren't left in a handbag at Mel's station?
Possible. Mothers, eh?
Mothers.
And now mine's keen on being a grandmother.
Is she?
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Malk.
What?
Let's talk about something else, eh?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
How's your business?
Good, very good. Yeah, and you're working here?
I thought I might start college or something.
Great.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you'd be good at, when's your next day off, then?
Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm sort of working flexi time at the moment. It's one of the advantages of being your own boss, you know.
Right, let's be having your drink up, please. Come on.
Bran,
Yeah?
would you,
Yeah?
I wonder if you could just
What?
get us a bottle of gin?
You okay?
Yeah?
Where have you been?
I've just dropped in on my nieces upstairs. We've been playing These Little Piggies Can't Sleep because of the bloody racket. Oh, no, how long's she been here?
Half an hour. Where is she?
Oh, we've no idea. Brenda, the old amnesia virus strikes again.
Well, I'm not saying you doctors don't know what you're doing, but from the moment she took the purse to the red tablets, my friend's elbows turned purple. And her ankle swelled so much you couldn't see what shoes she was wearing. Is that for me?
She came looking for our Gerald.
Yes, only some fool gave her a drink and now she's forgotten why she's here.
I mean, you can't blame everything on smoking, although in this case you possibly could. Because if her nightie hadn't caught on fire, she wouldn't have been sitting in a tropical fish tank in the first place.
Have you spoken to her yet?
Oh, no, I don't want people knowing who she is.
Well, come on, we best stay out the way then.
Hey, about time too. Fix me a stiff one, would you? Oh, never mind. So, of course, Prof Turnbull specifically asked for me to look after his PPs. After all, if they're paying, they have a right to someone with a clean collar and a more passing acquaintance with the Queen's English.
What are PPs?
Private patients.
Well, I'll have to go.
Jonathan, it's getting a bit much. Yeah, well, the trouble is, Vincent's a bit hard to dislodge.
Right, I've got an idea. Just don't answer the phone.
Hello? Hello, can I speak to Dr. Ridley, please? Dr. Ridley? Yes, just hang on a minute. No, don't bother. Can you tell him Professor Turnbull wants him to come straight away? One of his PPs can't. What was that?
Yes, good night. Yes, good night.
Coat's upstairs?
Yes, front room. Yes, thanks for coming. Good night.
No, Pamela, what I always say is finders keepers. I'll bring round the rest of Gerald's stuff in the morning.
No, you won't. He'll be back tomorrow, only you be nice to him.
But I'm nice to everybody, aren't I?
Taxi's arrived.
Who for?
You.
Oh, then it's lucky we're here then. Come along. Now, there's an unusual club I know where the disco's not run by a moron, and you can hear yourself think.
Quite a party.
Did you enjoy yourself?
OK. Best bit was when you weren't here.
Thanks.
And neither was I.
Malcolm, come along.
Come in. Tuesday.
Bye, Malk.
I'll ring.
Malcolm?
Bye, Bren.
So the two little piggies went wee, 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 to a load of trouble. Have I fallen in a spell? Does he drown me in Chanel? Is he vibrant? Is he out? So what do I see in him? Am I dazzled by his style? Has he made my life worthwhile? Does he melt me with his smile? Don't make me laugh. Every inch of